most chiropractors will do is they'll take a look at your spine and they'll see how it's not in the ideal posture, and they'll find focal areas of tension and they'll adjust those areas. But what most chiropractors ignore is the muscle system or the muscular system. They miss, secondly, the connective tissue system, which is like the saran wrap that wraps through your body. And thirdly, what they don't pay attention to is the craniosacral system. Even though they focus on the spine, they don't focus on it as a whole. They only focus on the parts. So let me go into a little bit more depth. Oftentimes, when I'm addressing any muscular component of an issue that causes pain, I'll start rubbing into a certain area back and forth. This technique is called transverse friction massage. Think of it like the game pick up sticks. When you're a kid, you throw all these sticks on the ground, and if you rub back and forth on all those different sticks, they'll start to come back into a line. Same thing holds true in your body. Body lays down scar tissue. It's these random collagen fibers that get laid down when an area is injured, and if you rub back and forth on them, digging deep for about 10 to 12 minutes, the fibers start coming into alignment. It's not always in a pleasant treatment. Oftentimes patients will joke that they pay me to torture them, but they always feel amazing and better afterwards. So that's my first recommendation. Adjust the muscular system, specifically with transverse friction massage in an injured area. So while that is a therapeutic technique, it's also searching for trigger points. So when you're rubbing back and forth, oftentimes you might find a nodule. And I'll find that nodule and press on it. And someone might often say, "What's that?" I say, "Well, do you feel when I press on that point, it refers to an area somewhere else on your body? Maybe you feel it down your arm or down your leg. And if you do feel it down that area, it's called a trigger point." Now, trigger point is like this focal area of tension in the saran wrap of your body. So all the muscles are encased in this saran wrap called connective tissue that runs through all the muscle fibers. And in focal area tension, you get these trigger points that come up. And when you press on them, you can get a release through that entire tract of tension via the nervous system and the connective tissue system. So that's my second recommendation that most chiropractors won't tell you when looking at your posture and looking at the issues that cause you pain, is to address trigger points to address the connective tissue component. My third recommendation is to address the craniosacral system as the neurological component. So your spine pumps fluid from your head to your tail, okay? It has a pumping mechanism that has its own rhythm. And if you do light touch underneath the cranium or underneath the sacrum, it engages these rest and digest nerve fibers, which are very relaxing. And as your awareness of those areas increases, you can start sending your breath to those areas and start integrating an awareness of a new posture, and that's what will get you lasting changes. So when you first are in a lot of pain and have all that physical tension in your body, you got to work through that gross physical tension. But as you progress through care, you can start feeling more subtle vibrations and start to integrate lasting changes, and that retraining takes time. Again, I'm Maverick Hartwell. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon.